Liverpool, who are on the cusp of winning their second Premier League title, but perhaps more importantly, equaling Manchester United's all-time record of 20 league titles. If they avoid defeat to Tottenham at Anfield today, they will be crowned the champions of England again. Ahead of this one, Arne Slot was asked if this year's Premier League season, it's a bit unfair to ask, has been underwhelming.
Difficult, because I'm only here for a year, so I can only tell you what I've experienced this season, and I think it's never been as exciting for top 4, top 5 finish, because in all the years before it was quite clear which clubs would probably get the first 3 or 4 positions. It's never been as hard to end up top 4, top 5 in the Premier League. So yeah, that, in my opinion, it's a real difficult league because that's what I've experienced over here. It's never been an easy game. It's always been very hard to win a game of football. But maybe that tells you something about us. Although we're not the only team in this league who finds it hard to win a game of football by a margin of 3 or 4 goals. And that was maybe easier 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago.
Interesting comments there from Arne Slot. A bit harsh to be asked that question, really, when you consider they're on the cusp of history. Go on.
I just say
very
something
quickly, because we've got a guest waiting.
Well, quickly, just really brief now. I can't believe the narrative towards Liverpool about to win the league and the league's weak, or it's not as good.
I've
it's
always
like
said
absolute nonsense.
I've always said I think this league has been this season has been very competitive. Yes, you've had a drop off from Manchester City, but that's really the only big drop off.
Don't get it.
And I just feel that a lot of the games are certainly not so much in recent times.
They've lost twice.
Well, yes, but in recent, across the board of the season, apart from like I say in recent weeks, I feel like most teams went into games thinking we could beat you, and it felt like there was a sort of parity for a lot of games, and a lot of games that were very difficult to call. So I don't think it's been underwhelming. I think it's been pretty exciting, and that is borne fruit by the fact, yes, I know the bottom three's been sorted, but we still don't know who's going to really finish in a lot of the European places. Joining us perhaps to give us his take on what was asked of Arne Slot is the former Liverpool striker Neil Mellor. Neil, good morning. How are you?
Hi, Neil.
Natalie, Tony, good morning to you. What a brilliant season it's been. Exciting. Of course it's been great.
Well, it hasn't. I mean, I know, look, we can talk about the Liverpool side of things and how fantastic it's been, but overall across the season, I don't think it's been that terrible, the Premier League.
No, it's been great, hasn't it? I think obviously everybody maybe wanted a title race, but Liverpool have been too good this season. Going to win it comfortably, but not had it easy. Liverpool haven't been blowing teams away. No. You know, even last weekend at Leicester, I was there for that game. That was a game Liverpool had to work really hard and win the game. Missed chance after chance, and you were thinking, is it going to be one of those days? It wouldn't have affected the outcome of the title, but that was an idea of how difficult some games have been for Liverpool. I mean, even games earlier on this season, Palace away 1-0, changing the goalkeeper, third choice, Yaros coming on, and Liverpool holding on for a big victory there. Been a lot of narrow wins for Liverpool this season. Wolves at home, West Ham at home, but it's great. And you know what? Today's a special day. Went to bed early, all excited. Didn't even watch the fight. I was that excited for the game today. So can't wait to be at Anfield and share it with the Liverpool fans.
Yeah, and I was saying there, Neil, you probably heard me ranting about the idea, the narrative of it being a weak league this year, and I'm thinking, really? So what? You just dismiss this league season for Liverpool because they've won it comfortably?
I think it's easy to make excuses, and teams will do for various reasons, injuries, whatever else. And Liverpool could have been in that position. You know, Jurgen Klopp left. That could have been easy for Liverpool to say, well, Jurgen left. So we expected a transition. We didn't expect to compete for the title. We've had Salah, Van Dijk, Trent all season out of contracts. That could have been an excuse. But Liverpool have put all those things to one side and been too good. And I think Arne Slot deserves a lot of credit because he was a bit unknown when he arrived. I didn't know a great deal about him. And he had to prove to the players that he was the real deal. Because a lot of the players could have gone, don't fancy this, time to leave. And he's proved to them just how good a coach he is, to the point where Van Dijk and Salah, two of the best players in the Premier League, are wanting to stay. So that's exciting for the future for Liverpool.
Well, I said to Natty during the season, we were chatting about keeping players, Liverpool players, and I said, well, the best way to keep them is win. If you win things, players want to stay.
Well, exactly. I mean, this season, it's the ultimate. At the start of the season, Cass. Everyone was thinking top 3. Can we compete with City for the title again? And there wasn't a lot of title talk. Lost the League Cup final. That was a disappointment. Lost in the Champions League to PSG, albeit on penalties. But this will be a really successful season for Liverpool to lift the Premier League title. And the party that will happen today at Anfield, outside of Anfield, in town, because 5 years ago when Liverpool won it 2020, it was COVID. The fans couldn't really embrace and enjoy that moment as much as they will today. It will be absolutely brilliant if you're a Liverpool fan around Anfield today.
Even just getting to have an open-top bus parade, that's, again, they were denied that, like you say as well, Neil. What I was going to say is, obviously, they need a point today. That's all they need to get the Premier League wound up and won. But, of course, this is a side that aren't going to settle for a draw. They're going to want to win and win in style if they can do it today.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard a narrative as well. I mean, Liverpool have had a stutter. Liverpool have won 6 of the last 7 Premier League games. Liverpool are going really well in the league at home. Only Forest have beaten Liverpool at home. So, again, it's been a very difficult place to go to. Unbeaten in 14. I think Liverpool have won 12 of those 14 games. Spurs, difficult season for them. Not the Spurs of recent seasons in terms of the league form, but they can save their season with the Europa League. And I think that's where all their efforts and focus will be. Yes, they'll try and compete today, but they've shown in the Premier League they've struggled to compete this season. So, I'd be amazed if Liverpool didn't get the victory, let alone the draw today.
Yeah, I was at the last game of last season when they played Spurs at Anfield. It was 4-0, then it ended 4-2, but boy, Liverpool just tore Spurs away, just ripped them apart. And I don't see any different today. I just don't think that. I know they probably won't play that high line like they once did, but you've nearly got the perfect opposition for Liverpool to play today. It's a Spurs team that have been really poor in these type of games.
Yeah, but Spurs do have good players. They do have good players, and a big problem this season has been injuries for them. I think a lot of the players are back fit now, which is definitely going to help them, certainly end the season strongly. They want to go into that semi-final on Thursday not having a big defeat, so they'll try and give Liverpool a game. I just think Liverpool are going to be at it today. I think the fans will play a big part. It will feel like a party atmosphere, and that's where the players will turn up. Everyone's available for the game, and Salah's due a goal, by the way. He's gone 6 games without a goal. Can you believe that?
Shouldn't have given him a new deal.
Shocking form.
Worrying news for Spurs, though, isn't it?
You say it's going to be a party atmosphere. I guess you're going to be leading the Congo line then.
Just about to aim a red jumper.
Fabulous.
So, absolutely buzzing for it. Virgil's asked for everyone to wear red, so I'm sure a lot of Liverpool fans will be doing the same.
Lovely.
And getting the singing voices ready.
Brilliant. Well, listen, Neil, appreciate you joining us. Thank you.
Thanks, Neil. All the
Enjoy
best.
it.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be a great atmosphere, I'm sure, at Anfield ahead of this one. And during the game, it kicks off at 4:30 again. We will keep you updated on, of course, during our live coverage of the FA Cup semi-final. By the way, Adam from the Isle of Wight, he's had a right pop at me.
Go on.
You've let yourself down, he says, saying Liverpool could win their 2nd Premier League title. It's their 20th league. I said that. I said it's their 2nd Premier League title, but more important, equaling the record held by Manchester United. Adam, you let yourself down there. You jumped the gun there with your message, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Weekend Sports Breakfast with Natalie Sawyer and Tony Cascarino. Sunday mornings from 6 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.